ready to start this 3-hour podcast episode?
No, we're not doing 3 hours.
That's what we've planned.
No, I have...
See, I'm not in the freaking shot. Okay, maybe let me just move the mic this way. Yeah, there we go.
No, I have homework to do.
You don't got shit to do. Other than podcast.
Homework to
We're
do.
podcasting, Celine.
I'm going home.
All right. Let's get this part out of the way. And then we'll dive into my deep portion of this podcast episode. Super Bowl. Right around the corner, obviously. This upcoming Sunday. What snack are... So I'm throwing a big Super Bowl thing here at the house. We are requiring everyone to bring a beverage and an appetizer, entree, whatever. What are you bringing?
I haven't decided.
Do you know what beverage you're planning on drinking?
No.
Okay.
Because it's on a Sunday, I won't be drinking.
Yeah, you're getting hammered. We're taking a shot every time they snap the ball.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know exactly what I'm bringing yet because of the fact that I don't know how this weekend's going to hold out.
What do you mean? You don't know if you're going to my Super Bowl shindig?
Yeah, you can thank my brother-in-law.
Why?
It's his birthday this weekend.
Not Sunday.
Again, we're supposed to be there Saturday, and we're supposed to come back on Sunday. Or we're supposed to be there Saturday and come back Saturday night.
So I've had this Super Bowl party planned for a minute.
Yes, and we've had these birthday weekend for this weekend planned technically for a few months.
So why did you agree to the Super Bowl party?
Because one, I didn't think we were going.
To the Super Bowl party? Or to the birthday thing?
To the birthday thing. Because of the fact that my husband was supposed to be working. He thought he worked this weekend.
Well, easy.
But his shifts changed.
What are you doing for the brother-in-law's birthday?
We're doing a barbecue at his house.
Oh, that's lame as shit. Do a barbecue at my house like we're doing for Super Bowl. Tell him to come to Super Bowl.
He's not coming down to Chico.
How old is he turning? 37?
Probably.
40?
I think he's 37.
Damn it. We had something planned for you for Super Bowl. So you got to make it.
You don't have anything planned for me.
We're pregnant. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. Well, then, fine. We're going to have to do our Super Bowl talk now since you might not be showing up.
I probably will show up.
It's fine. You don't have to.
For a little bit.
We're going to have so many people here and have so much more fun. Than I'm just messing around. Winner of the Super Bowl. Do you even know who's in the Super Bowl? This is a big quiz.
Patriots and Seahawks.
Close.
Damn.
Take another swing.
I took my swing.
It's the Seahawks Colts. I'm just kidding. Your face made
I
that
was
so
like,
ridiculous.
they weren't even...
No, it is Patriots Seahawks.
Oh!
Who do you have winning the Super Bowl? Patriots or Seahawks?
I want the Seahawks to win.
Is there a reason?
No, I just...
You like their colors?
Well,
You've been to their stadium.
I've seen them and been in their stadium. I saw Macklemore at their stadium.
Macklemore. Interesting.
Can we go thrift shopping?
Are you excited for the Super Bowl halftime show?
Yes.
Big Bad Bunny fan. You've been to his concert.
I have.
You've seen it all.
I have.
And
also, who's opening for him?
No one opens for him.
I thought someone said something about, maybe it's the
He probably will bring on a guest.
Oh, yeah.
Or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever, but no, he starts and that's it. They allot him like 15 minutes. It's in between 13 and 17 minutes he's allowed to perform.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming he's going to use that 17 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited. Obviously, my fiance, huge Bad Bunny fan.
Is that why you guys hung the...
Yeah, she put the Bad Bunny
banner
tapestry up.
Yep.
I saw this funny thing and it was like, when your girl... It's like when your girl is getting beat up in a fight at the bar, but you remember that one time, or you remember that she has a huge celebrity crush on Bad Bunny, so you say, hey, go ask him to jump in and help you out. I thought it was just a funny video. Obviously, I would jump in and defend my fiance.
I was gonna say.
It was a funny video. Anyways, I also have the Seahawks winning. I don't think I've met too many people that have the Patriots winning the Super Bowl. I think it's just they've had a cakewalk thus far.
I really think that we have a friend who's a Patriots fan, and I think they're rooting for them.
Well, of course, if you're a fan of the team, you're going to root for your team to win.
Yeah.
But I don't see that happening because the Seahawks, unless Sam Darnold just chokes.
It's true.
Now, give me if there was an artist to come out on stage with Bad Bunny, you have any inclination as to who that would be?
I don't know exactly who's all featured in his song, so I don't know.
A song with Drake.
I hope he doesn't show up.
I would love it if Drake showed up.
I am not a Drake fan.
I'm a huge
I might get
Drake
hate
fan.
for that.
Drake he makes bangers.
He's got some okay songs. Like I know his songs, but they're just not it for me. Like I would rather skip to another song.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, you're gonna be very sad when he brings out Drake.
I know.
And they perform a great performance together. And then he craps on Kendrick.
How about this? I'll make a deal with you. If he brings Drake out on stage,
you buy my Super Bowl ticket for next year.
No.
Oh, damn.
I was gonna say we take a shot together.
I'm not taking shots.
Well, then
unless somebody snaps the football, I'm not taking any shots. No, I'm just kidding.
they snapped the football. How many times?
I did, just in case. I did switch around my work schedule. So this upcoming week, I work Tuesday through Friday.
Oh my god.
So I have Monday off in case. I don't plan on getting hammered or anything, but I assume a couple of the buddies that are going to be coming over, they're probably going to stay after the game, hang out. We might be up a little late. So I was like, just to be sure, I don't want to work the next day.
My job has been
chaos
for the last
very busy
month and a half. It's not that like we're losing people because of the fact that they're like quitting and going to other jobs. It's 99% of them are getting promoted and going into other positions, which is really cool. Love that. But we've just been a little on the busier end. I actually had a meeting today and I got to look at numbers. And she showed us our Monday numbers, and we had a bunch of people call in also on top of losing, half of our squad, and the numbers didn't look pretty, but I was really impressed with our numbers and how many calls we were all taking. So it was insane on Monday.
Really?
Monday for some reason is like is a big call out. Like even when I worked,
because everything goes wrong over the weekend, and then
then even when I worked in like in fast food or like the serving industry, Mondays and Fridays were always the days that people called in.
Yeah, this is right before the weekend or right after the weekend.
Yeah,
makes sense. Okay, transitioning a little bit. Obviously, I'm a huge basketball fan. The trade deadline, meaning after tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific, no more teams can make any more trades for the rest of the season.
Okay.
So
my bubble butt guy got traded.
He did. We'll get into him. Pause. Sorry.
Pause for dramatic effect.
So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have you pick the winner and loser of the trades. But I'm going to explain it to you in relationship girl terms.
You know how to girl?
Like drama terms. I was running through a couple of these with my fiance, and she thought it was a good idea. So I think that this will work. First one. I'm going to explain it in the girl terms first, and then after, I'm going to ask for your grade of who wins, who loses, and then I'm going to give you the legitimate trade. This first one breaks down as there's this girl. She's ready for everything. She's ready to go, she wants marriage. She wants life set now, right? She's not willing to wait.
Okay.
So she's been dating this guy for a handful of years.
Okay.
And they're good years, but they just haven't ended in.
There's no indication that
there's no one thinks that they're going to make it.
Long story short.
No. This is part of the thing. I got to do this. I got to set the scene.
Setting the scene's taking forever.
This guy, 26 years old, she's thinking, I think I need somebody older.
I need girl is 26 or the guy is 26?
The guy is 26. The girl is the NBA team.
Okay.
Just a FYI. For all these stories, the girl is the NBA team.
Okay.
So, yeah, she's dating this 26-year-old. She's like, it's cool, but it's not it.
Okay.
It's not going to take us to the promised land. So then they break up. And then he ends up going to this other girl who could use a little bit of youth, a little bit of a fling, per se, right? Maybe it'll develop into something, but right now, we'll see.
It's his rebound.
Yeah. The next guy that comes in to date the initial girl, he's a lot older, a lot more mature, 10 years older, in fact.
Okay.
He's had success in life.
Okay.
He's never...
But his body's deteriorating.
He's never been, married before. But he's done great things in his career. In his life, right? So he's a little more mature, a little more ready to go for the promised land. A little more husband material, you might say.
Okay.
Right? And also seems to probably fit a little better in the family dynamic.
Okay.
So that's the situation. You have one relationship that she needed a younger fling, you might say. One relationship that needed a older, more mature, more ready to win, to bring it to the promised land.
Okay.
What are your thoughts initially of this deal, of the relationships?
I don't see... okay, I guess you lost me because...
Okay, fine. Let me
I
go.
don't see how... Both of them are in a relationship now, so, what's the point?
Yes, okay. So, one team, there's... let me explain it in NBA terms now. Maybe this will click it all together. The Cleveland Cavaliers traded Darius Garland, who's 26 years old.
Who wasn't doing shit.
He was playing. No, he was playing with the Cavaliers with their core, but they just were hitting a wall every time. They would not make it to the championship. They couldn't make it to the Eastern Conference Finals at that. They wouldn't make it deep. So they have this guy, Donovan Mitchell, on the Cavs. That he's a top 15 player in the NBA, right? You want to keep him happy because he can just walk if he wanted to after next season. So they trade him. They trade Darius Garland, the young kid, for the Clippers' James Harden, who's 36. A little more older, a little more ready to win now, right? Also, they made the move to keep Donovan Mitchell happy. So that's what I was saying. A little more mature, a little more ready, making a different move because it just...
I don't understand how I'm supposed to be grading this, though, because they're already making the decisions.
Because you're going to choose a winner and a loser for the trade.
Oh, is the team going to be the winner or the loser because of the fact that basically, they got rid of...
Yeah, who walked out of the relationships best? The Cavaliers or the Clippers?
How rookie is this NBA player?
He's 26. He's been an all-star. He's been in the league around...
How long has he been with the NBA team?
He's been about 5 years in the league. He's good. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, he was a former all-star. He has these injuries that come up that can kind of plague him, but he's going to a Clippers team that they need a little bit of youth. They could use a little bit of him.
What if I think both of them are going to come up?
There's no win-win. It's winner or loser in this scenario. That way I'm forcing you to make a decision.
You suck.
No.
Donkey butthole.
So yeah. Also, I don't know if you care about this.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel like the Clippers are gonna come out on top on this one with the youth player because of the fact that it sounds like Cleveland is just making someone happy so that they don't walk, which might not always be the best thing or the best thing to do, because you're just making one person happy compared to everybody else, kind of thing. That's my opinion.
Interesting.
But I could be totally wrong.
Okay, so you're giving the win
To the Clippers.
Mm-hmm. They also, in this trade, did get a second-round pick, which could potentially amount to something, probably won't, because most second-round picks don't pan out to nothing. Mm-hmm. Right? It's not like the NFL draft where there's so many players, so many picks, down 9 yards, but the NBA, it's only 60 players getting drafted. Mm-hmm. And most of them don't pan out. Mm-hmm. So, okay, this next story. There's this girl, been dating this guy. At first, fantastic. Like, she saw the wedding. She saw Endgame with this guy.
Oh, God.
And it's about year 5 of them dating. Mm-hmm. And they've just been going through quite a rough patch. It's been quite a year for them. Mm-hmm. Haven't been performing to the level that they were performing to as a possible husband at one point in time. Mm-hmm. Right? Not really doing the dirty work. Mm-hmm. So they say, hey, I gotta move off. I need kind of like the opposite of the Cavs. I need to just work on myself. I need a couple years to just do me and work on myself. So they break up with that man. He goes to another team. Another girl that loves the idea of him. He checks off all the boxes, right? So on one hand, you have a girl who, she was like, look, I just needed to work on myself and get better. And she's got potential now. And then the other got that man. And we'll see if he does eventually get over the hump and check all those boxes. But from afar, it does look like he checks all those boxes.
I'm going to say the other girl, the one that got dumped. Or she dumped him.
She dumped him? Okay. So now I'm going to break this down in NBA terms. The Memphis Grizzlies traded Jaren Jackson Jr.
Okay.
Right? There's some bench players involved, but basically Jaren Jackson Jr. was the guy. He made a lot of money. Mm-hmm. That's what I could have added to the story, but it's all these NBA players make a crap ton of money. He goes, so him and 3 bench players or 3 role players go to Memphis in exchange for Walter Clayton Jr., who's a rookie. Another young player in Taylor Hendricks, and then 2 role players, as well as 3 future first-round picks. So that's where they were working on themselves. They're starting from scratch, right? So there's potential there for Memphis to be good, but Utah looks like they got the better of the deal right now as of today.
But in 5 years,
of course, who knows?
That's what I was going to say. In 5 years,
in the future, what that looks like.
How many more of these are we doing?
I got a couple. Why? You don't like this? You think this is lame? You have a podcast topic you'd like to talk about instead?
My attention span is very hard to concentrate on your stories, and they're very long.
Give me one more.
That's fine. I have no problem if we do a couple more.
I'll do one more.
But how about take out the girl point of view? Because I'm not going to lie, you're losing me halfway through the story.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. Fine.
I'm doing better when you do the NBA thing.
I'm not going to give teams here.
Okay.
I'm just going to give you the players. And I'm going to explain the players. And I'll tell it that way.
Okay.
Anthony Simons.
Okay.
Who he's like 27.
Okay.
And a second round pick. He's a guard.
Okay.
right? Scoring guard.
And they're trading him.
They're trading him and a second round pick to another team in exchange for Nikola Vucevic, who's a center. He's 35 years old.
Guard and a center, okay.
And he's also a second round pick. So basically the player for player. The team that got him got Nikola Vucevic, the center. Mm-hmm. They needed a center. So kind of works out there.
Okay.
The team that got Anthony Simons, they wanted his expiring contract. So after this year, he'll be a free agent. He can walk, and they won't have to. They can just shed the money. That's pretty much the point. They're in rebuild mode. So basically, it's a short-term rental, and just let him walk, and then they can just scrap.
That's actually a difficult one because you would assume that most people are going to say that the other team with the center made out like a bandit for that one because of the fact that like the other guy's it potentially is just going to walk. Now, my thought process, you go with the free agent team. It's better because of the fact that they can rebuild and they can get rid of him and get someone else. And
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm just giving you all the facts.
Okay.
The one team that is going to let him walk, they are in rebuild mode.
Yeah.
The other team is in championship contention. They're a serious threat. So they're adding fuel to the fire. Now, it's fair both ways, right? But I don't know if that changes your idea of it, of is it better
so right this moment yes, if the trade right this moment bettered the center team because of the fact that the other team is not up to par as what the center team is.
Yeah, no, of course.
So they bettered in the trade. In the long run, they still might be the better one.
Yeah, you think so? Give me a prediction.
I still am going to go with the center because of the fact that the reason I say that is because who knows if the rebuild is even going to work.
So I didn't announce the teams because I didn't want your bias to come in. Anthony Simons, the guard from the Celtics, was traded to the Chicago Bulls in exchange for center Nikola Vucevic. So
I don't like either team.
The Celtics, my favorite team, I knew as soon as I said the Celtics, you were going to say they were the losers.
It's both teams that I don't really care for, especially when I was really into basketball. Neither one were my favorite teams.
Well, you just said the Celtics won the trade.
That's fine.
I'm also... So, do you prefer me to explain it that way? Just giving you the trades and then...
That's fine.
All right.
If you don't give me long stories where my brain, my ADHD doesn't take over, where I want to pay attention to other things than what you're telling me...
Let's do this.
Then you're good.
Let's do... Interesting. I'm trying to... Oh, okay. Here we go. This is a trade. Okay. I'm not going to give the teams again because there might be some bias. One team receives Anthony Davis.
Okay.
Who, top 75 player of all time.
I was going to say, I've heard that name before. I don't know who he's on the team for, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. Jaden Hardy, who's a role player. D'Angelo Russell, role player. Dante Exum, role player.
What do you mean role player?
They're...
Like they're fake news?
No, like... Role players are guys that, like, they're not superstars. They just kind of do what they need to do on the court. They're not going to take the game-winning shot, but they're not, like, super bad, right?
Okay.
They're going to play their role.
Okay.
In exchange for Chris Middleton, who's an expiring deal, so he'll walk in free agency.
Yes.
Now, some teams want that.
Yes. I'm realizing, yeah.
A.J. Johnson, who's just a younger guy.
Okay.
Marvin Bagley III, who's a role player. 2 future first-round picks and 3 future second-round picks.
So, I have a question.
Yes.
Because I know that he was traded to Chicago. Now, are you telling me that people from other teams are trying to poach him from Chicago?
once the summer happens, right? Like the day after the NBA Finals,
Okay.
he will technically no longer be a Chicago Bull.
No, I know, but right this moment in your story, because you haven't told me the teams or anything. So I'm either assuming, and this is just my brain power right now working on very, very little capacity right now.
Okay.
My brain power is thinking, okay, you just told me that he went to the Chicago Bulls. So that means that this deal is still with the Celtics versus
No, it's
Chicago.
two different teams. Two completely different teams.
So is this a previous trade or is this a trade that's happening right now?
It just happened today.
So did he go from the Bulls to another team and then now is being traded from that team to another team?
No, before I brought up this trade, I didn't mention these players at all.
But you just said that...
So here, one team receives Anthony Davis, Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, Dante Exum. Other team receives Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malachi Branham, Marvin Bagley, 2 future first-round picks, and 3 second-round picks.
Where did I get that? Oh, maybe I'm just...
I think you're thinking about the previous trade.
I think I'm just really, really brain capacity life. It's really entertaining to watch this right now.
Well, so what you need to know about this is one team is rebuilding, so they took on expiring contracts to let those guys walk.
That's probably where I'm thinking.
Yes,
like
Anthony Simons is an expiring contract. That's what you were thinking about with the Chicago Bulls.
Okay.
And then they get the picks with it.
Okay.
But the other team gets this potential superstar player. Now, he does have an injury history, so who knows if he'll be healthy.
Football, kind of, when you start getting someone that's injured all the time?
He has a career...
Like Cooper Kupp?
Anthony Davis is comparable to...
Jaden Daniels? Cooper Kupp?
No, because he's had longer success. Baker Mayfield. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, but think of like a better Baker Mayfield. Like an elite quarterback.
Okay.
But has an injury history.
Okay.
So think of like if you were to take... Maybe Lamar Jackson is better.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson runs around a lot, but he gets hurt. He does. Mm-hmm. Right? He's really good when he's on the field, but when is he on the field all the time? Joe Burrow's another good example of that. Anthony Davis falls in that class.
Okay.
Where probably will end up as an all-time great. I mean, he made the top 75 all-time list. But so basically that's your spiel is a lot of expiring and picks for Anthony Davis.
Where do these two teams stand? I know you said one's rebuilding.
One team is rebuilding.
What about the one that's getting Anthony Davis?
How do I put this?
Is there...
Next year could be a really good year for them. They're on the outside of a rebuild. So they did their rebuild, and now they're at this point where
they're probably going to come up.
They're probably going to come up. Now, does that mean championship? Not necessarily next season.
And which you wouldn't expect with a rebuild team either, that they're going to get championship.
Yeah, but just like you talked about with the Grizzlies, when they got all those picks and they went younger, that's what this team that got all the picks for Anthony Davis is doing. So a few years from now, depending on how those picks pan out, they could be dangerous as well.
But we're looking for now.
It's up to you.
Oh.
Whatever your interpretation of winner and loser.
I'm going to go for the rebuild team.
The rebuild team, okay. I also kept this vague because the Dallas Mavericks are the team that is rebuilding.
Okay.
So they're gaining all the young players and draft picks.
Okay.
The Wizards, Washington Wizards, they got Anthony Davis. Now, I don't know if you're aware. I know your husband's a huge Wizards. Well, he's not a huge Wizards fan. Found that out when we went to the Kings game.
But he is a huge one.
But you don't know ball.
No, he does not know ball.
I also told you before to tell your husband not to buy a Trae Young jersey because they just traded for Trae Young. Well, they made another big move. They traded for Anthony Davis. Like I said, top 75 player
So
all time.
he should buy an Anthony
No,
Davis.
he should stay away from every Wizards jersey ever unless they're retired. Or he wants them to get traded. But, no, don't do that right now. We're podcasting. But
Pulling up Amazon, buying him an Anthony Davis.
because he's got two, and both those players,
What was the other one?
Russell Westbrook and Rui Hachimura, he has those jerseys.
No. What's the...
Trey Young.
Trae Young.
And Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it would be very disappointing because I would like the Wizards to be competitive eventually.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the way. The Dallas Mavericks had the number 1 overall pick last year. They drafted Cooper Flagg. You've definitely heard me talk about Cooper Flagg a couple times. And the Wizards are on the up and coming. They did their rebuild. So let's see here. See if we got any other trades that I can explain to you.
You were going to talk about Bubba Butt.
Oh, yes. I have it right here. So, Celine went to the Kings game with us. We went to Kings Raptors.
Yep.
You saw
Don't ask me his name.
One of my favorite players of all time.
He's number 17.
Was
number 17 on the Kings. And all I know is I saw him run and I said, look at that guy's bubble butt.
It's Dennis Schroeder, German legend. Mm-hmm. He now wears number 8 for the Cavaliers. He got traded to Cleveland along with Keon Ellis. You didn't see him play.
So when someone gets traded, and this is for NFL, this is for,
yes,
I guess any sports. When they get traded, they have to move.
I mean, I guess you're going to be a part of that team, yeah. You don't necessarily have to buy a house. That's up to you, but...
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah.
Is there some, like, people that just, like, their wives and kids stay in one area and they travel and then will come back?
Typically, that a lot of families do that. Where, like, the Lonzo Ball, for example, when he was dating his baby mama, I guess you'd say, they had a kid together, but when he first got drafted to the league, he was drafted by the Lakers. He's from LA. They bought a house in LA, whole 9 yards. Then he gets traded, funny enough, for Anthony Davis to the Pelicans, New Orleans. So it was like overnight, he gets the call and he's like, well, shit. And he flies out, and I think he rented an apartment out there or something like that. But yeah, that happens all the time where it's like a lot of guys are taking a nap or practicing or in the gym or with their family, and then they get that call, and it's typically their agent or the head coach.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, we're sorry to do this to you, but you're moving off to, especially someone like Dennis Schroeder. Let me show you Dennis Schroeder's career path, because Dennis Schroeder initially got drafted to the Atlanta Hawks.
Okay.
Then moved on.
There's a team called the Atlanta Hawks.
Yes. Oklahoma City Thunder.
Okay, I know Thunders.
Then the Lakers.
Okay.
Then the
he
Celtics.
was on the Lakers?
Yeah.
Ew, he downgraded.
Then the
I'm
Rockets.
joking.
Then the Raptors. Then Brooklyn. Then Golden State. Detroit. Sacramento. And lastly,
why is
Cleveland.
he drafted to so many teams?
Drafted by the Hawks. Free agency with a couple teams. Traded a couple teams. So you sign multi-year contracts typically. 2+ years. Right? So anywhere from like 2 to 5 years is a typical NBA contract. In that, some teams will trade you because they want to get a better player. Like the Wizards just traded for Anthony Davis, so they gave up a bunch of young guys. Mm-hmm. So that's where you can get traded. Or free agency happens. Anthony Simons, for example, probably won't be a Chicago Bull next after this year. Right? He got traded there, but he'll probably be somewhere else. Mm-hmm. If you're not like if you're a role player like a Dennis Schroeder, or like where you're not great at certain things, you're just really good, you're probably going to get traded a lot. Because you typically have a decent contract, because you need to make the contracts match money-wise. That's why if like a guy makes $70 million a year, you have to have players that add up to that $70 million, if that makes sense. Am I losing you? Okay. But you did ask. And
I did.
11 teams he's played for. And he's still kicking.
He's doing good.
Still kicking. He probably... I thought that he was going to get bought out by the Cavs and he'd be on another team, but haven't seen that yet. All right. Do you remember initially who you picked to win the NBA Finals? I think you said the Raptors. I'm pretty sure you said the Raptors.
We need to start writing these down.
It's in a video.
Yeah, maybe, probably.
Which they're number 4 in the East right now. So they got a shot. They're currently chasing to trade for a star right now. Giannis. You know who Giannis is.
Sure.
Antetokounmpo.
I'd have to see a picture.
The Greek freak. He's this really tall Greek guy. He's really good. Anyway.
Okay.
Thoughts on... You want to change that at all? I think you said Raptors, Lakers. Because you're a Lakers fan.
I don't think I said Raptors, Lakers. I think I said Raptors and something else, but I don't know. I'll just keep whatever I said.
Okay. You said Timberwolves. I think that I saw them. I think you did say Timberwolves.
Probably. I don't know. We'll go back and look.
So let's do a little bit of a recap here, and let's have you do a mid-season, because we're about to hit All-Star break. Mid-season pick on champion. At the top of the East, the Pistons are 37-12. Right? The record, the 1 seed is the Pistons. Knicks, Celtics, Raptors, Cavs, 76ers, Magic, Heat. Who comes out of the East, out of those 8 teams? I can give you cities, too, if you want. Detroit, New York, Boston, Toronto, Cleveland, Philly, Orlando,
Can
Miami.
I not keep it at Raptors?
If you think the Raptors, sure.
I'm going to just keep it whatever I said on that one video.
Okay. If you were to choose another team.
I am choosing Celtics.
Mid-season. We're the 3 seed right now.
What was it again?
Detroit, New York.
No, not name the teams.
Oh.
Names.
Pistons, Knicks, Celtics, Raptors, Cavs,
Knicks.
76ers. Knicks? Okay. In the West, Thunder, Spurs, Nuggets, Rockets, Lakers, Timberwolves, Suns,
Rockets.
Warriors. Rockets. Okay. Also a team looking to get Giannis. So are the Knicks.
Oh, look at me.
What did you get our brother-in-law for his birthday? Oh my God.
That's my husband's responsibility.
May I recommend something?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see. He's a Washington Commanders fan.
Yes, he is.
They just revealed a new logo. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not.
It has a shield and spears. So maybe you could... There's some sort of possibility there. On a shirt or something with the new logo.
That's true.
Let's see if I can find it. Commanders new logo. Shit. I clicked on the wrong thing. New logo. Also, while I'm looking at this, what are your thoughts on the... Oh, they don't have it revealed yet. What are your thoughts on traders thus far?
I was gonna say we should talk about traders.
New episode comes out tomorrow.
I know, and
We're
they left
recording
us
this on Wednesday, February 4th.
And they left us on a cliffhanger kind of aspect with.
Give a recap on where we're at.
We are at the part where Lisa went home.
Yep. Oh, and Rob and
Candace are beefing, but they haven't shown the beef yet.
Yes,
so,
they've just said, well, the cat claws can come out and all that.
Yeah.
I think...
We technically haven't even said the cat claws thing. That's for the next episode when they actually sit down and talk towards each other.
I think she's dumb to think that she can win that.
He has played a good game of being technically a faithful. He's not a faithful, that's why I say technically. Where he has set himself up for, if people look at him, it's very hard for them to be like, it is Rob. She, on the other hand, has given little hints to people, basically.
I think she's out next.
I think they're going to go out to war. This is either going to make or break Rob's game.
Yeah.
But I think because Rob's going to have most of the house on his side, they're gonna, and my thing is watching them murder someone, how that's gonna go, because she's gonna have a certain part of the house and he's gonna have a certain part of the house.
Yeah, but there's those floaters in the middle, like the...
But she's got to get some people on her army, because
I don't think anyone believes her, though.
Johnny,
but at the same time, like, Lisa came out as a traitor, and the only person not to vote for her was Candace.
Yeah.
Well, I guess some other people did not vote for... They voted for...
Candace voted for Rob.
Yeah, but other people voted for... There were like a couple votes for... I can't remember. I swear it wasn't like a 9-1.
Who was the...
Oh, it's a girl. Oh, it's oh my gosh, the Survivor girl.
Oh, yeah, because of what she did at the dinner party.
Yeah. They voted for her. Natalie, that's her name, yeah. When they voted for her, like, I feel like you had to have voted one or the other to just fly under the radar if you're Candace, right? And then her argument is, oh, you don't vote a housewife, right? Obviously. But so I think the easy vote next week is Candace. This next episode we're about to see.
Yeah.
I think if you think it's anyone else, sure, that's fine. But I think you have to vote Candace, because she didn't even vote Natalie. She just said, "Oh."
It was a throwaway vote,
which makes it seem like both Lisa and Natalie are traitors with Candace, because I bet they go Candace, and then after that they're probably going to go Natalie. Because that looks a little suspicious.
When did they get to the final part? Is it like the final five when they get to the no...
When they don't reveal it, yeah.
Which, they're at, what, 8?
Like 12?
Is it 12?
Something like that.
Yeah, no, honestly, the dinner party and Jam Jam being like, she kissed me on the cheek. They did do a replay on that, and she definitely did, like... She was like cheek to him, but she never kissed him on the cheek.
Yeah, I mean, that was just plain luck, honestly, that they got her. He could have said anyone's name and they were going to go with who it was.
Yeah.
I genuinely think that. And if that didn't happen, I think Natalie was gone. And Lisa would have survived another week, but I don't think she would have won. They are going to get to a point, though, because if they just got Lisa out, and if they get Candace out, then Rob's going to be by himself. They're probably going to throw in like a recruit. And so I'm wondering who he chooses, because I doubt it's someone in his camp.
Either that, or I feel like he might go for like Mora, or
maybe
like
he does
someone that can be like...
No, I feel like maybe he goes with one of the floaters. And like maybe he goes with somebody like a Kristen, who she's like super smart, clearly, the chef, but she's just kind of flying under the radar.
Yeah, but I think Kristen is like...
Or what about Johnny? A little bit unexpected for them two to be together.
I don't know if Johnny would take it. I think he would rather die than be a traitor.
No. I think if they're given the thing where it's like, you're either going home right now or you're a traitor, I think everyone wants to stay in the game. So like they would just take the traitor role.
Because we've seen it in the past where traitors done that and they've gone home.
No, I don't think so. Mm-hmm. I think we've only seen it where...
I think it was Peter.
He denied it. He didn't go home. He denied it and stuck around as a faithful.
Oh, because of the fact that it wasn't in person. It's the in-person ones that you die from.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sorry,
if they offer that, And then who would say no to that? You know, like who wants to leave the game? You lose a chance at 250 grand. Like, because I mean, me personally, if I was a faithful,
I feel like Johnny would change too much if he became a traitor.
I thought about his friend, the other figure skater. I can't remember. I never remember her name.
Is it Tara?
Yeah. I thought about her, but I think there's a little suspicion on her because she wanted to drink the potion.
Natalie has more suspicion than...
For sure. Yeah, Colton would be way too obvious.
You know what would actually be smart for Rob? Is if he gets out Candace, whoever has heat of like potential of a traitor, asking them to become a traitor. And then they get voted out and they become...
It's just a shield?
It's a shield.
But I don't know how many... I feel like they'd want... The show would want him to have...
As someone that he can work quote-unquote.
Long-term with. I don't... Maybe what they'll do is they'll have like a fan vote, or everyone else who's out, they'll be able to come up with like a list of a couple people that he can choose from.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. I feel like, because I get what you're saying, that makes sense for his game, but I don't know if that makes sense for the plot. Where, oh, Natalie has heat, and then they vote her out. Oh, we got another traitor. The next week it's, oh, let's say Tara has heat. Oh, he recruits her. We got her out. I don't know how that works with the plot.
I was just meaning for
Rob's sake, that makes a lot of sense.
For one of them, like the one right after Candace, because then it would, like, for example, he gets Candace, and then Candace goes out, and then he does Natalie, because Natalie's technically looked at like as a traitor. Yeah. And then he recruits someone else, and that's the person he works long term with, because of the fact that at that point they'll both be basically covered at that point.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
And honestly, he would probably, if I was Rob, I would look at someone that hasn't been looked at that much. So like Johnny at that point,
or
Eric, Tara, whatever her name is, Kristen. Because he picks Colton. That one's going to look too... That's going to be like...
God, that would be so good, though.
Him and
Colton, if they were both traitors, would be really good. But maybe they bring somebody back into the game.
What if he picks Colton right after and they vote Colton out?
I don't think he would do that. I think for Rob's game, it makes sense for him to pick somebody from the other side.
He would also need to make sure that he picks a boy, because if they get Candace out, they're gonna assume the last one is gonna be a boy. Because they hadn't...
Is Dorinda still in the game?
Mm-hmm. Dorinda would be a shit traitor.
But that would make sense for the shield idea that you have.
Yeah, but her personality would change way too much, I think. So
she would probably throw Rob under the bus so quick.
Yeah, I think it would be a...
She'd be a shit traitor, but that would be so funny to watch, because she'd be like that one, the blonde lady that had all the tattoos from Survivor.
Yeah.
She was a terrible traitor. She just freaked out.
I think she did a fantastic job at being a traitor at the beginning of it.
Yeah, but then when she got heat, she was fucked.
Yeah, because her traitors didn't help her.
Yeah, what is it? Rob and Boston Rob. Was he? Yeah, he was a traitor at that point. Boston Rob and someone else.
Bob the drag queen, Boston Rob,
awful.
Her, and...
Terrible traitors. All of them.
Did you know Boston Rob and Bob the drag queen have a podcast that they're doing about this season? Together? Yeah, it's on...
That's like when the teacher pairs up the projects.
I think they actually became good friends after the show. They just had a huge misunderstanding right at that like one point. But it was funny. I haven't watched any of it yet, but I've been seeing some of the reactions on like watching Ron's reaction when he found out Rob was a traitor was priceless.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Now... I did listen to a podcast that had nothing to do with traitors, but one guy was watching traitors, so he brought it up. They had said, and I kind of agree with this, they said the whole middle of the show is kind of ass. The challenge is whatever. I think we kind of talked about this on another episode where it's like they need to add more value to the challenges and to the middle of the show. Like the round table, dope. The killing, sick. Right? But like them all walking in on breakfast, I think that takes way too long.
Yeah.
Like they all knock and it's like, okay, we know, we get it. There's going to be...
It needs to be more like drama or something that happens there if they're going to do that. Or like...
There's like... I just don't like when, especially at the beginning...
It's like a filler.
When there's 20 people knocking on the door, it's like, dog, just skip ahead and do the final 5. Right? We know, show everyone that's walked in or like do a quick little for this person that walked in and that person. But then the final 5 or 3 or whatever.
I will say that everybody has been laughing about the smoked salmon and the hard-boiled eggs.
They're obsessed with them.
This season, for some strange reason, everyone is obsessed with smoked salmon and hard-boiled eggs.
I mean, I have hard-boiled eggs every morning. I do. I have 3 hard-boiled eggs, Greek yogurt, my yerba, and then half an avocado every morning.
Do you just eat the avocado straight?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I didn't say anything. I just asked a question.
Oh. What do you have for breakfast in the morning?
A protein shake. And coffee.
You don't have food?
No.
That's you gotta start.
I don't have food until about like... Depends on the day, actually. Depends. Because...
A normal day. Give me a normal day.
Well, most of the time when I'm working, I eat breakfast probably on my lunch at 9 a.m.
So you start work at
5.
And you don't eat for the first 4 hours of your day?
Yeah, I have a protein shake
That's
and I
terrible.
drink coffee.
That's terrible.
I know, it's
podcast.
an ad.
Yeah.
Podcast thing. I was like...
Damn. That's great. Yeah, you got to change that.
Oh, and I also have a glass of lemon water in the morning.
That's good for the gut.
Warm.
That's good for the gut.
I know.
Wow, look at you. Throw some cayenne pepper in there.
No, I take a shot of apple cider with it's apple cider vinegar with I think cayenne peppers in it actually.
Well, there you go.
And
you've been doing that every morning? Mm-hmm. How long?
For a month now, I think.
A month straight?
No, not a month straight. I do it like 3 times a week.
All right, we got to get up to 7.
Okay.
That, I don't know, that's what I've always heard is like if you can make it a habit, you'll really notice the
only thing
difference.
is I'm about to go to Mexico and I'm not doing that in Mexico.
Why not?
Don't drink the water in Mexico is what I've heard. Apparently drink the bottled water, but don't drink the actual water.
Okay, then have bottled water.
Well, I was going to.
There you go. You still have your
You
shot?
think I can go 6 days without having some type of water?
I mean, you're going to be drinking a lot of alcohol, I would assume. It's a wedding. Wedding. Coach. New girl.
I know. Speaking of which, one of my friends just had a new girl party. And I was salty I didn't get to go.
What the fuck? What, did they play True American?
No. Not well, I don't know. I don't know if they did or not.
What the fuck?
Hold on. I don't know if they did because I wasn't there.
So what's a new girl party?
They all dressed up as new girl characters.
And
so,
you didn't play True American? That seems crazy.
I don't know what happened at the party because I wasn't invited.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty sad.
Can't wait to throw a new girl parties. Just kidding.
For your 29th birthday?
No.
That's 29? What they did. For the 29th birthday.
Is that what they did?
Yeah.
Why weren't you invited?
I'll explain after the podcast.
Damn.
No. It's nothing bad.
Tea.
No. It's nothing bad.
I'm just messing around.
I think it's because of the fact that they live an hour and a half away from us. And I think because of the fact my husband started his new job, they probably didn't know if my husband was off or not. So, I don't know. Also, it was all of her friends and...
You're not one of her friends?
Well, I assumed I was, but maybe I'm not.
Well...
I don't know.
This seems like a great point to end the podcast.
Sadness.
We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.